Hey everybody, so today I want to show you how I cover up my eczema. As you can see, I'm kind of having a flare-up right now. This is actually looking pretty good for how it's been looking. So I wanted to show you guys how I cover it up for some of you who maybe have eczema or have psoriasis or rosacea and you're having trouble trying to find makeup to help it, or that doesn't like burn really bad because sometimes that happens where makeup will just like burn when you put it on. So I love makeup, and I know a lot of people out there have eczema, love makeup, and it's like a constant struggle. So I hope that this video can help you guys out and let you know you're not alone and we're going through this together, and you can still wear makeup if you want. I try not to when my face is like really flared up like this, but I mean sometimes you really have to. Like, I don't want to go to school like looking like this, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So I always recommend first starting off with a moisturizer. I already use my Vanicream moisturizer because I haven't found a really good facial moisturizer that I'm loving. I used to use, let me just show you guys. I used to use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and I really like this. It's just, I have none left. Like, I had a little bit and then like all dried out, so I have none left. I really like this. It did kind of burn a little bit sometimes, but it gave my skin so much hydration, so I love that. So I use my Vanicream. It's not the best because it is super thick and it doesn't feel super moisturizing, but it does help a lot. It's pretty intensive. So I use that. So start off with a good moisturizer. If you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below for some of us who don't have one right now that we love. Also, second, always prime, because you always want your makeup to last, and this is going to help it be more moisturized. This is my favorite primer in the world for moisturization. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX. I've been using this for at least a year now. And I really like this. It has coconut water? Yeah, coconut water in it. And it smells like coconuts, which is really nice. But it also is very moisturizing. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Make sure you let your moisturizer set in. It's not like tacky or anything, because then everything's just going to get goopy. I use about that much. I kind of already mixed it in. But I kind of pat it on my dry areas and then I just mix it all in. And this stuff, oh my god, it feels like it's like awakening you. Like, it's like a boost of like energy. And I do bring it down a little bit because, as you can see, I have eczema there, so we're going to cover that. So for foundation, these are my two favorite current foundations. They're both drugstore, so they're both really affordable. And I mix them together. So this is the Milani 2-in-1. I did a whole entire video on it. If you guys are interested, I'll link it below. And then this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love them together. I love them separate, but they're like the power couple when put together. So the Milani has a crazy amount of coverage, so much great coverage, but it is a little bit matte, and it actually, this is the lightest shade, and it's actually a little too dark for me, but it is kind of matte. I would say it's like a natural finish if you use it alone, but I really like a dewy finish because my skin is so dry, it needs hydration. And this is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. This has amazing glow to it. It's super dewy, but it's like not the best coverage. It's like a medium coverage, so there is still like some eczema that will show through. And I don't like the look of it alone because it's super dewy. So it's like, am I sweating? What? So I love them together because this has so much great hydration and this has an amazing coverage. So what I do is I take, this is just a Real Techniques, I don't think it has a name on it, the buffing brush. You can get any flat top or any denser foundation brush. And this is what I do. Let me just show you. So I take one squirt and I just kind of mix it around so that's enough of the Milani, as you can see. And then I take a little bit less of a squeeze, but about that much. It's like I feel like a chemist because I want a little bit more dewiness today because my face is a little bit more dry than usual. So a little bit more L'Oreal than the Milani. Sorry my voice sounds like really manly today. I don't know why. It's like, I think it's just because I just woke up and I'm tired. It's Monday. And then I also use the, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I think it's the Josie Maran Argan oil. This is 100% pure argan oil. You can get it at Sephora. It's a little pricey, but it does last a long time. You can use it for your hair or your skin. And you don't have to get this. You can use whatever oil. If you have like an oil that you got from your grandma that you love, then use that. And you don't even have to use this, but I like mixing in a few drops. So about 2 drops of oil, just so that it's hydrated throughout the day. And I know that there's some type of organic I mean, it's not organic, but it's 100% argan oil. I know that's going in my face, so it's going to be there. And so I just basically dot, dot, dot on my forehead. My forehead's not like a super problem zone, so I focus it mainly below my eyebrows. And I just kind of pat it in. And it's okay if it's not super blended because I'm going to go in with a sponge. Because I don't like the look of it just with a brush. I don't know. I'm weird. Then you're just going to take a damp sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge. I'm not sponsored by them, I promise. I just really like their stuff. And this sponge is really great. It's only about $6.99. And I'm on my second one. First one was sent to me by an influencer, but I loved it so much I went out and got my own because I have tried the Beauty Blender once. It was my friend's and I was like, let's just try it. But I don't know, it wasn't like that much difference. Like, and this is a lot cheaper. Basically what I'm doing now is I'm just patting it in because if you use a brush, you can sometimes get little brush strokes and it can look streaky. I don't like that, and that always happens to me. I also push it up into my like hairline because I'm like, oh, there's always like a white line there. Because this color is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but I don't know what to do about it. So that was just one coat and it complete coverage, except for down here because I haven't applied any there yet. So for that, I'm just going to apply it straight to the blender. I'm just going to do about half a pump of that and of Milani, and then about a little bit of a squeeze from L'Oreal. And I'm also going to add the argan oil because this is where it's like, it gets really bad down here, which is so annoying because, oh, it's just annoying. You guys know if you have eczema or rosacea, you guys know. If you guys don't have eczema or rosacea, that's cool that you're here to kind of learn. I mean, this could go for anybody who just wants even a full coverage. I'm not doing like a lot of products because, I mean, I know I said that and I just poured like 3 different products on here. In terms of like cream contour, all that stuff, because my face gets bad like this, I try to like limit the amount of products I'm using, just because sometimes it'll irritate it even more if I throw on too much stuff, like I did yesterday. That really irritated it. And this is where it gets tricky because I basically have to blend everything in my chest now because I'm not the same color. I'll add a little bit more Pro Glow and a tad bit more Milani for the rest of my face. Just a little bit of Milani, just for that coverage. And like, this is gonna go my problem areas. So here, there, here. Now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape. This stuff, oh my god, okay, this stuff is, I think it's like $23, but it's really, really good. It is kind of expensive, but I really like it. It kind of does burn a little bit when I put it on my face, so that's kind of not fun, but it is such great coverage. This is the highest coverage concealer I've ever tried, and it's really awesome. So really you only need a little bit. I'm just doing this to highlight under my eyes, because I was up all night doing homework. Not a fan. Highlight my chin. We'll do some here. And then under my contour line. And this is like unnecessary. This is just me being a little bit extra today. But if you had some type of discoloration or redness that you're trying to cover up, I do on like my cheekbones. So that's kind of part of it. But this is also just to highlight. So if you guys aren't into that, you can totally skip this step and just spot correct concealer. Spot treat? What am I saying? Oh my god. Okay. So like just to, you know, spot treat whatever is needing coverage. I just like this because it brightens up under my eyes so much, makes me look so much more awake. And it is just, it's a great, really good concealer. I also for like drugstore options, I really liked the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and the Maybelline Fit Me. Those are both really great. I ran out of them, so I need to get some more because I really did like those, and they're very, very affordable. So I try to keep my videos affordable because I know I'm watching YouTube videos and they're like, this is the $400 makeup palette, and I'm like, well, okay, why am I even watching this, because I can't afford that. Even if I could afford it, I don't even know if I'd spend $400 on an eyeshadow. I really don't think I would. I'm planning on doing another eczema video, like an update, because a lot of people have been saying like it's been since summer since you've talked about it. So it has been a long time, and there's been a lot of changes and a lot of things that have happened. So right here I'm just covering up my eczema. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do an update video. I just don't know when. I'm trying to do it like, I always like doing those videos with no makeup, and it's kind of been hard because I've looked crazy. Like, it's been really, really bad recently. So, yeah. But I'm going to do one really soon. Now that all that is on, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder. And I don't really set a lot since my skin is super dry, but I do set places that are going to like crease or look gross if I don't set it. So I'm going to just really quick pat under my eyes because I do get little under eye wrinkles. Which I shouldn't. I'm only 18. I should not get these. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the powder and just press it in. And then I kind of press it down into a triangle. Very gently. And this gives a really nice finish. Very nice, like, flawless look. I'm also going to set my little forehead wrinkles because I don't know why would I get these so bad. I think it's because I like talk with my face. Like, I'm so expressive, and so at the end of the day I have a bunch of wrinkles right here. And also like right on the top of my nose. So I don't really bake. I know a lot of people bake. I'm not into that because my skin is so dry. If you guys don't know what baking is, basically where you pack on a lot of powder and let it sit and then you brush it off later. I basically just put a little bit on my beauty blender, or I say my beauty blender, but it's not, my sponge, and then I just press it in. And if there is any excess, which sometimes there is, I just wipe it off with a brush, but I don't let it sit on for more than 30 seconds. If you have oily skin or your skin's not super dry, you can totally do that, and it gives a really pretty finish, but my skin's just a little too dry right now, so we're not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with my eye makeup and my eyebrows, and I'll be right back when I work on my face again. Okay, so I just finished my eyes and my lips, and I did a little bit of a contour, but like not too much. I know I said I was going to go kind of light on the makeup today, and then this happened, so I don't know, I feel like that always happens with me, so whatever. So that's how I cover my eczema. I also recommend to get a setting spray. The Mario Badescu Rose Water, I know he came out with a cucumber one. I have not tried that one yet, but I love the Rose Water one. I'm all out. And also the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray. So good. So good. I don't have it. My sister-in-law has it, and I use it all the time. I steal it from her all the time, and I love it so much, but I don't have one with me today, but I would normally spray my face and take that with me, and then if you get dry during the day, you can just kind of spray, and it feels good, and you're back to refreshed. So that is how I cover my eczema. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!